Sal. It's a snake with big fangs. Whoa, OMG, it's coming towards us.
Oh, don't you worry, Dal. I got this. Happens all the time. Want some of this, buddy?
So glad to have you back, Sal. That snake was so gnarly.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Sal, and that's Dal. And we have so much student debt that we willingly decided to be tour guides this summer.
Yep. Welcome to the jungle, everyone. Let's get this party started. Today we'll be seeing 3 endangered species in their natural habitat.
Actually, it's not their
Yes, it is. I don't know what he's on, guys. It's really
Hey! Alright, you guys, we came up with a simple solution. To make everyone happy, we'll be using this handy-dandy teleportation machine we just found.
It's super safe. As I was saying, we'll be observing 2 animals today, the Hawaiian goose and the Canadian lynx, as well as 1 plant species, the eastern prairie fringed orchid.
Alright, y'all, for maximum authenticity, please kindly climb into the teleportation machine. Please fasten your standing up belts. We are now on the way to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Welcome to Honolulu, everyone. We've just landed in the middle of this sparsely vegetated shrubland.
That's right. See that volcano over there? This is the perfect goose spotting grounds.
We're sure to find one now. We just need to be really sneaky.
Everyone lower your voices while we tell you some things about the Hawaiian goose.
Alright. Hawaiian geese are Hawaii's state bird. They are non-migratory, and both sexes of the animal are nearly identical.
As for appearance, their feet are not completely webbed. They appear similar to the Canadian goose, except for stripes on the front and sides of their necks.
That's right. Keep an eye out now that you know what we're looking for, everyone.
Yep, they're also 21 to 26 inches in height, and the males are slightly larger and heavier than the females.
I really do hope that we get to see one today. Our chances certainly aren't as high as they could be, considering the Hawaiian goose is an endangered species.
This is true. Even though there are many organizations introducing predator control, farm animal control, population monitoring, and public outreach, the species still suffers from habitat loss, invasive mammals, hunting, and poor hatching success.
Everyone, be extremely careful not to make noise. We're looking at a real-life Hawaiian goose. Soak it in because we aren't sure how much longer they'll be alive.
Their extinction certainly could be within some of your lifetimes. Alright everyone, you know the drill. Step on in and fasten up your standing up belts.
Yep, next destination, Colorado deciduous forest. Please exit the vehicle, everyone. We are now in Colorado.
Yeah, and we're here on the hunt for a certain Canadian lynx. This should be a perfect area to spot one on the prowl.
This gray ghost of the coniferous north is about 20 inches tall and about 20 pounds, which is about the same size as some bigger house cats.
This is true. They also have tall shoulders and characteristic long black ear tufts and a black-tipped tail. Their large rounded feet have furry pads, allowing them to walk on snowy surfaces.
We're scouting for one here in Colorado, but they are much more abundant in Canada and Alaska.
They're never abundant in the United States, but today, because of climate change, they are found only in 4 states: Maine, Montana, Colorado, and Washington.
That's right. Southern populations of lynx are lower in density and productivity. This causes them to be more vulnerable to humans hunting their prey, aka food sources, and as a result, many kittens of this species die, and many individual lynx travel to more hospitable regions.
Some other human impacts include heavy trapping, destruction and fragmentation of their habitats, such as logging on public lands, which disrupts travel patterns. Implantation of roads and snowmobile trails can fragment their habitat and open it up to predators and competitors such as coyotes, wolves, and cougars.
This is also true, but we hope to see their threatened status disappear with the help that they are being given. The National Regional Center is attempting restoration of destroyed habitats and health maintenance and enhancement of currently functioning habitats.
They do this by conserving key ecosystems as linkage for migrating lynx. Shh, everyone! A Canadian lynx in its natural habitat. Savor this moment, as it could be one of your only sightings before their populations reach extinction.
That was cool, wasn't it? Let's head back to the teleportation machine and head to our final destination, the coast of Lake Michigan.
Dal, wake up! We're here!
Oh, what? Oh, it's you.
Alright everyone, don't mind him, but please do exit the teleportation machine for today's last destination. We are on the coast of Lake Michigan to find the threatened yet beautiful eastern prairie fringed orchid.
Oh, and here one is. See how pretty it is?
And we don't need to be sneaky or quiet with this one, but we do need to be extremely careful to preserve it, so no touching.
This is especially important because of habitat loss, and as its natural environment is converted into agricultural land, it suffers in droughts.
Luckily though, people are helping. There have been many individuals and organizations who have aided in hand-pollinating the flower and managing the habitat to keep the populations up.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the opportunity to see these endangered species. This seems like a wrap for today.
If you'll accompany us back to the teleportation machine, we'll return to the jungle and give you all a proper goodbye. We'll also give you some reasons and resources to protect these species.
Now we arrive back at the jungle. You guys have been subpar. Let's take a walk through the wilderness and talk about why restoration is important.
That sounds like a great idea. Follow us this way, please.
The first animal we saw today was the Hawaiian goose. This animal is very important to the people of Hawaii because of its relevance to their culture, similar to how the bald eagle is protected in mainland US. They are Hawaii's state bird, and in indigenous culture, they are believed to be the guardian spirits of the land. They are believed to be the connectors between the mountains and the coast because of their seasonal movements.
Basically, we owe it to the people of Hawaii to protect these birds, and their importance has influenced the people living in Hawaii to take action and to try to restore their populations.
Exactly. And as for the Canadian lynx, it is important to many other species in its ecosystem, as most predators are. Their patterns of predation are key to the regulation of their prey populations. An example of this is shown in the lynx's relationship to snow hares, one in which the fluctuations of the two species' populations throughout the year affect each other in eating and population trends.
Oh, that's another example of how important an animal can be to its surroundings, whether that be people or other animals. We've got to protect and restore Canadian lynxes so that they will continue to uphold their ecosystems and keep their environments balanced.
I couldn't have said it better.
And lastly, we visited the eastern prairie fringed orchid, a beautiful flower that is an important part of the ecosystem as it provides nutrients to herbivores in many different biomes, as well as provides for pollinators. One example of this is the hawk moth, which is the only creature that can pollinate the orchid.
The flower is not a very well-known endangered species, and more awareness would benefit it, as more action could definitely be taken to preserve it, especially as some of its habitats, wetlands included, are very essential. Eastern prairie fringed orchids are still part of the ecosystem that matters, and their population deserves to be protected. Thank you everyone for being here today. We hope you enjoyed your tour.
Have a lovely evening, y'all!